Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome back to another video. So in this video we'll continue where we last stopped at the exploration of this main highway at Goderich, and that is exactly where we are. I am presently at Hamilton Junction, and this is exactly where we'll start the vlog for today. But I'll just switch the camera around exactly where we are. So this is exactly where we are at Hamilton Junction, which is exactly where we stopped the last video. But I'll just pan the camera around so you guys will see exactly where I am, and then after that we'll start the video. So this is exactly where we are, and of course we go along with the video. So we'll just start, and don't mind me walking in the middle of the road. I'll try and cross. So we'll continue at this other side, or the western rural section of the country, and there is exactly, so we continue with the video, and this is exactly where we are as we continue the exploration of this section, or this side of the country, which is the western rural part of the country. And of course, starting off, you will definitely see this new construction project. But just to remind you guys, this is the more rural side of this particular main highway, which is the Goderich highway. And of course, right there, those new construction projects there as we continue. So a reminder, we are presently at the Hamilton community, and that is exactly where we are. So this drive is called Richard Cocker Drive. It goes all the way down to that particular side as we continue. So since we started the video, of course, you guys will definitely tell that the new construction projects continue right up to this particular end, as we'll definitely not see the end of them as we continue in the exploration of this particular section or this particular side. So again, we'll just pan the camera around so you guys will see exactly where we are and exactly where we came from. So there is exactly where we came from, as you guys are seeing it right there at the junction of Hamilton. There is exactly right there is exactly where we came from, and this is exactly where we are. Just trying to show you guys the different houses and businesses that are located on this particular side or section. So in this particular video will be a bit limited because I'm having some issues with my phone as I dropped it, and some parts of the screen got cracked, and I had to repair it this morning. And immediately after repairing it, I decided to do this video, but it seems some parts are still not okay as I am trying to zoom in, but it is definitely not adhering to my command. But that will not stop us from making this particular video. And of course, you guys are seeing another new construction project going on right there. And of course, standing here, just try to zoom in on those hilly areas if possible. I guess not, but you guys will definitely get the picture. And of course, that new construction project right up there, and of course that particular one as we continue. So this side or this section of the country, as you guys are seeing, it is the more quiet and the more relaxed side. And in comparison, I will compare this particular section to that of the Charlotte village, just in terms of the level of quietness. And of course, as for its vegetation, this particular side or area was once an area that was very rich in natural vegetation. as you guys will definitely tell, but because of the high number of construction that is going on presently at the moment, you definitely tell that has absolutely wiped out some of its natural vegetation, but that will not stop us from seeing some of the remainder or signs of what a beauty it was when all these areas were rich in forest and greenery. But again, we'll just stand here and take you guys back and show you guys exactly where we came from. So this is exactly where we are, still at the Hamilton community, and of course you guys will definitely see those hilly areas. And just like I initially told you guys, I'm having a difficulty with my phone, so will not be able to zoom in all the way up to those hilly areas, as I am presently trying very hard to do that, but it is not working at the moment. So this will be a little downside for this particular vlog, but we will continue. So that is exactly where we came from, and this is exactly where we are, and of course we continue. So I am finding it very difficult that I am not using the full potential or capabilities of my phone, and if that continues, I'll definitely have to find another one, as we'll definitely not be able to zoom in and see some of those hilly sides or hilly areas. But maybe if you guys are watching this vlog, you'll try your best and try to zoom in to see those particular areas. But this is exactly where we are, as you guys will definitely tell that since we started the video. And a recap, this is, of course, this is the main Peninsular highway, and this is the road that continues from Lumley, Juba, Goderich, 7th Battalion, just to name some of the stops, Ogu Farm, Laka and other areas, and we are presently at the Hamilton community, just to let you guys have a glimpse of exactly where we are. But I think coming to this particular side of this particular section, I'll stand here at the middle, so you guys will definitely have a panoramic view of this particular side or area that I am presently at, as you guys are seeing it. So just a reminder that we have a lot to discover on this particular vlog, just to let you guys know. And we came from that particular side. That's exactly where we are, and this is exactly where we are. And most of the construction or houses that are located on this particular side, as you guys are seeing it, are unfinished buildings. But some are unfinished, but the downsides are operational. So an example can be that particular one, and of course as we go along we'll see some of those areas. So again, this will be a lengthy video as we are planning to go. So this is Peninsular lane, it goes all the way to that particular side, still at the Hamilton community. So for those of you guys that may not have seen the different changes that have occurred at this particular side, and I am very sorry again, as we will not be able to do our usual zoom in and zoom out in this particular vlog because my phone is acting up. So that is just to let you guys know that we are limited in this particular vlog, but that does not mean that we will not be able to see some of the main sites and changes that have occurred at this particular side or area. So again, we'll stand here, just take you guys back and show you guys exactly where we are. So this is exactly where we are, and we came from that particular side. Right there is exactly where we came from. As we continue with the vlog, so if I can describe the Hamilton side of this main Peninsular highway, I'll describe it as a community that is still under development, because since we started at the junction, although the focus for this vlog is this main highway, I think this particular section of this main highway, some of the communities here are still under development. As you guys are seeing from this main road, most of these houses that are located at this particular main road, they are uncompleted or still under construction. Although I may be wrong, maybe some of them have been completed on the inside, but on the outside there are still some other projects that are being done on each of these individual buildings. But we are here, and just like I initially told you guys, we will definitely tell that this particular section of this main highway is the more residential side, as we will definitely see a shortage of individual vendors and enterprises that are located at this particular main highway. But as we go along, maybe we'll come across some businesses and enterprises, as I definitely know that most of the inhabitants that are at the Hamilton community, whenever they want to have or buy some of the essentials that they need for their homes and other items, they usually go to places such as the Lumley Market and also that of the Funkia markets, which are two of the most important markets that are located at the western part or the western rural section of the country. But again, this is exactly where we are, and I'll just try and pan the camera around so you guys will see exactly where we are at this particular side. So this is exactly where we are. As you guys will definitely tell, most of these houses are still under construction, and we came from that particular side, as you guys are seeing it, and this is exactly where we are. But we continue. So we are approaching, I think there are two sides or two roads, if I can say, but I think we will use this old one because this old one is still under construction, as there are two very huge bridges that are located at this particular side. So there is a welding shop, as you guys are seeing, it's right there. And of course, I'm having a very difficult time because I had really wanted to show most of these areas, but we are limited, and this is exactly how far we will be able to take it, because we'll not be able to zoom all of those greenery or those very green areas right close to the beach right there, as I'm still trying to zoom in, but it is not working. So this is just to show you guys this section and just to have a panoramic view so you guys will see exactly how it is on this particular side. And of course, if I can stand here, there's also a very nice view of that other side, as you guys are seeing it, as we have decided to walk on this particular side as it is more safe, if I can say that. And of course, just taking you guys back, this is exactly where we are. Just pausing, that is a beautiful house, and of course that one right down there. So I think there is a waterway or a river if I'm not mistaken, that is located under these two bridges that have been constructed. But when we get there, I'll try and show you guys. So just like I told you guys, most of these houses that are located at this particular site, if I can give an estimate, out of 100%, say 65% of these houses that are at this particular section are still under construction, as you guys are seeing it right there, and that is the waterway. And we'll take a look at both sides of this particular bridge as we continue. And of course, this is a drainage system. You guys are seeing it right there. I don't know if you guys can hear the sound when these cars are passing through the bridge. That is a sound that it makes. So again, taking you guys to this other side so you guys will see exactly how this particular river is. So this is still not yet completed, but it is still under construction, as you guys are saying. It is not open yet. That side is the one that is open, so you guys will see it exactly as it is. And again, sorry guys that we are limited today, that we will not be able to show all those areas and those houses that are located right there, but we'll just pan the camera around so you guys will see exactly where we are, just to take you guys back and show you guys exactly where we are. This is exactly where we are, still at the Hamilton community, as we go along and make progress. So this will be a very, very lengthy video, as just like we have paid attention to the eastern part, some of the roads that are located there, we will try and focus on this western peninsula side, just to show you guys exactly how far or how exactly the conditions of this particular area has changed over the years, because all these areas, you guys would definitely know that it is just recently that a lot of construction activities are happening at this particular side. But we are here as we continue, so taking the dirt road and making forward, or pushing forward and making progress. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, share, and help grow the channel, as we are currently just 307 subscribers short to attain the 1,000 subscribers mark. So thank you guys, and keep subscribing and supporting the channel. So just like I was saying, this particular section of the Hamilton community, there is a lack of businesses and enterprises, and maybe it is because even this main highway that is paved, it was not long ago that it was constructed or paved all the way. So I'll definitely not be expecting a very large amount of enterprises or businesses to be relocated at this particular site. Of course, although most of the shops, as you guys would have noticed, that are located at this Peninsular main highway are building material stores just like that of the eastern part and the main Waterloo highway, as just like that particular area. This particular area also is rich in the amount of shops and business and the amount of building material stores, and that is an example as you guys are seeing it. But we are here so we've left the Hamilton community and we are presently at another section of our community that is called Benghazi. I don't know if I'm not mistaken, but we have definitely left the Hamilton community and we are pushing forward, just trying to stretch the video as further as we can so you guys will see exactly how it is and the changes, and we'll definitely find some time again and come back to these areas that we are exploring, say maybe after a year or two, just to try and pinpoint some of the changes or differences that have occurred since we did our exploration. And an example of that will be the video that I recently posted, that of the Bauma community. The initial exploration of that particular area that we did, that road that I showed you that is now under construction, it was under construction but it was not paved. So the video that I posted yesterday, I tried to show you guys that it has been paved and it is under construction rapidly. So again, we'll stand here just to show you guys exactly where we are and take you guys back. So this is exactly where we are. We came all the way from that particular side. We started at Hamilton Junction and we are presently right here, and we have left the Hamilton community and we are presently at another community or area that is located at this particular side called Mambo. So just to let you guys know, we've left one community and we've started another one, and still, as you guys will definitely tell, the new construction projects keep piling up along this main highway. And of course, you guys already know that is not every side or every areas that we'll be able to explore. Just like in other vlogs, the focus for this video will be the exploration of this main highway, and possibly we'll be able to capture a lot. So this is Fraser Drive. It goes all the way inside of that particular side, and of course that new construction right there. But we continue, and of course, just a reminder, some of these vehicles that are parked, we have some very large dump trucks that usually take sand to different parts of the country. This is exactly where most of them are usually parked for repairs. But as we go along, I'll try and show you some of them that are here. But and this is an example, and of course you guys will see this is just a few of them. As we go along, we'll definitely see most of them, and of course this large new construction that is still ongoing, and of course the downstairs has already been designated for shops and enterprises. So still here as we push forward. And a reminder, we are at the Mambo community and we have left Hamilton the community behind, and we are presently at Mambo. And immediately after the Mambo community, there is also another community called Bobo, which is still located at this main highway, but as we go along, we will try and locate them. So I'm walking on this side because there are no cars that are passing on this right hand side. So this is Double Coal Drive. It goes all the way inside that particular area. And of course we are still here, still pushing the video. So we are still here, just try to explore and show you guys exactly how far or what are the changes that these areas have undergone over the years. So again, we'll stand at this junction. This is Yate Drive. It goes all the way down up that particular side, and of course those hilly areas right there, which you will not be able to zoom and see all those nice new constructions that are located on those hilly sides. But we'll take you guys back. I'll take you guys back and show you guys exactly where we are. So we are presently at the Mambo community, which is also another section or another area that is located at this main Peninsular highway, or this Goderich main highway. Still here as we push the video forward and try as much as we can in exploring this section. And just to let you guys know that for the exploration of the Regent and Grafton highway, we have completed that particular section, and hopefully we'll not be able to do an exploration of that particular highway, as I've already done a video which is the final vlog for that particular main highway, although I was just a few meters short to where exactly we stopped in completing the exploration of that particular video. But we are done with that particular main highway, as we'll focus on other destinations exactly like this other part. But we are here, and of course these are just the stores that are located at this particular main highway, and this new construction project right here. Still here and exploring, trying to capture as much as we can. This is a service station that belongs to National Petroleum. And of course, we'll definitely see at this side just some vendors that sell building materials and other items as we continue. So of course, these vehicles, their final destination is Bobo, which is also the last destination that some of these Mercedes-Benz Sprinters that are usually parked at the Lumley Park, where I showed you guys the last time. That is where they usually take the passengers that usually come up to this particular point, and of course they go all the way to Bobo, and that is their last destination. So again, we'll stand here just to take you guys back and show you guys exactly where we are. This is exactly where we are at the Mambu community. Just a reminder, we have left the Bobo, we have left the Hamilton community behind, sorry, and this is exactly where we are. And of course, just truly the new construction project. So we'll walk on this side, just as always have a balanced view of both sides. And that is definitely a service station that is yet to be completed, as you guys are seeing tanks that are yet to be buried. So I think this is the CSE, the Senegalese construction company. This is their compound. As you guys will see, some of the dump trucks that are parked, and of course that new construction right there. So we continue, and we'll continue to go as further as we can, as of course we have other destinations and other areas to shoot. So talking about the Regent video, I think I'll definitely post that video before this one, but we'll see how we'll do it. But and also another very large vacant lot. It's a very, very huge one right there. So just a reminder for some of you guys that may be confused or that may be wondering where exactly we are. So just to let you guys know that this is the same way or the same highway that starts at Slumbly, Juba, 7th Battalion, Bar Junction, Funkia Junction, where else? Goderich, Ogu Farm, Hamilton, Laka, and now we are presently at the Mambo community, and I am definitely sure that this highway leads all the way round up to the Waterloo community, but if possible we'll try and explore this particular main highway just to see exactly where it ends or how far it goes, but we'll see as we continue with the video. And as always, thank you guys for the subscriptions as we are growing gradually, and also thank you guys for sponsoring or supporting the channel as we are only 307 subscribers short. So again, this is exactly where we are. So there is Mambo Lane. It goes all the way down to that particular side. Just to take you guys back, I'll pan the camera around so that is exactly where we are. And we came exactly right from that particular side. And of course, this is exactly where we are as we continue with the video. So this is the private school, modern elementary and high school. This is their board or their videos. Sorry. So just to let you guys know, that was the private school that is located at this particular highway. I think they have 2 branches that are located in the country. I think one of them is residing right here at this junction of the Mambo community, and that particular school is the Modern Elementary International School. So again, just to apologize to you guys as we are limited today because we are not able to zoom in to different areas as my phone is acting up, but this is exactly where we are, just to let you guys know, and just focusing on those hilly areas so you guys will see exactly some of the new construction that are located at those particular areas that we will not be able to zoom in and see clearly, but of course we'll try and rectify that particular issue. And of course this is exactly where we are. So we'll push the video forward just to let you guys know that we are still at the Mambo community and we are gradually approaching the Bobo community. So for some of you guys that may be wondering, so this is a makeshift garage, as you guys are seeing it, that may be wondering, that is the beach right there and those swampy areas, of course. So for some of you guys that may be wondering as to how far or how developed this particular area, or what are the changes that this particular side of the country has undergone over the years, this is exactly the video that will tell you that. And I definitely know that some of you guys would have seen some of your projects that are located at this side of the country at the main highway. So this is just a reminder that there are still projects and still construction projects that are underway and new ones that are cropping up every day. So this is Mambu Drive. It goes all the way down that particular side, and of course you guys will see the amount of new construction projects that are located at Mambu Drive. And of course this particular side. So we'll definitely know why some of these tin sheet houses are placed right at that particular main junction, because some of these lands are owned by individuals, as I've explained that to you guys. And of course those individuals that do not have the capacity yet to develop their land usually build those houses on top of the inside the land, and find individuals that usually take care of the land, and then they come to some sort of an agreement as to how they will be paid. So that is just to let you guys know. And if you guys are seeing these machines, if I can call them that, these are the machines that usually dig boreholes or water wells at various areas around the country, but they are very, very pricey, as it is very, very expensive to use such machines to dig a water well. But so we are coming very close to the end of the exploration of this main particular highway, and just to let you guys know that we are at the Mambo community. So we started at the Hamilton community, the junction. That was exactly where we started. So this is Haja Fatmata Yari Bangura Drive. It's a very, very large drive. It goes all the way down on that particular side, as you guys are seeing it. So this is exactly where we are as we continue to push the video further and further and further. So but we are coming very, very close to the end of the vlog, and of course I'll just stand here and try and take you guys back and show you guys exactly where we are So this is exactly where we are, still at the Mambo community, just to let you guys know. And of course, that is Haja Fatmata Yari Bangua Drive. It goes all the way down inside that particular section, and of course this other side, as you guys are seeing it right here. So we continue and we'll just make one more stop, and after that we'll call it a day. And of course another area that wants to be turned into a makeshift dump. And I believe there is a huge bridge or waterway that is located right here, as you guys are seeing it right down there, but will not be able to zoom in, as of course so still here. So coming to the end of the video, in comparison, I think, because the road that leads to the Mambo community is already constructed, but I don't know for other individual areas or individual drives, but the Hamilton community and of course some sections of the Mambo community, as you guys are still seeing it, are still vacant and of course under construction, as we have definitely seen since we started the vlog. But that will not stop some individuals from acquiring properties around this particular side of the country. And of course, check that particular vacant lot right there, though we'll not be able to zoom in, and taking you guys back. So pointing my camera to that hilly side, that is a classic example of just how difficult some of you guys that have plots of land at those hilly areas, because as you guys will see, most of those hilly areas, there are a lot of rocks that are usually at the land located on those hilly areas, and it is very, very hard or difficult to remove some of these rocks before a foundation or construction of the project will usually start. But this is Thomas Drive. It goes all the way inside there at the Mambo community, and that is a block factory right there, as you guys are seeing it. So again, coming to the end of this vlog, I would just want to say thank you guys, thank you for coming along with me, and again I'll just try and apologize for not being able to zoom in and show you guys some of those hilly areas, some of the projects that are ongoing right there. So this is all we'll have time for today, and until I catch you guys again at the next one, that is the video. Peace.